Welcome to SPASRO. Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we will see about Moon and Ketu in 5th house. In Vedic astrology, the Moon and Ketu in the 5th house of a birth chart can have various interpretations and implications. The 5th house is associated with creativity, self-expression, intelligence, education, children, and speculative activities. Ketu is considered a shadowy planet that represents spiritual detachment, past life influences, and karmic lessons. When the Moon and Ketu are placed in the 5th house, one creative expression and imagination *. The presence of the Moon in the 5th house generally indicates a creative and imaginative mind. However, Ketu's influence may make the creativity more unconventional or spiritual in nature. The individual might have a unique approach to artistic pursuits. 2. Karmic influence on children *. The 5th house is also linked to children. With Ketu's presence, there could be karmic connections or lessons related to one's own children or issues surrounding childbirth. 3. Spiritual quest *. Both the Moon and Ketu have strong spiritual implications. This placement could signify a deep interest in spiritual matters, meditation, and exploring the hidden aspects of existence. 4. Unconventional education *. Education may not follow the traditional path. The person might have a unique way of learning and absorbing knowledge, which could lead to expertise in niche subjects. 5. Speculative ventures *. The 5th house is associated with speculative activities like investments and gambling. With Ketu's influence, it's important for the individual to be cautious in such endeavors, as there might be a tendency to take unnecessary risks. 6. Romantic relationships *. The 5th house also relates to romance and love affairs. With the Moon and Ketu here, there might be an element of mystery or past life connections in romantic relationships. 7. Emotional challenges *. The Moon represents emotions and feelings. Ketu's presence can bring an element of detachment or unpredictability to one's emotional responses, which might make it challenging to express or understand emotions at times. 8. Learning from the past *. Ketu often represents past life influences. The individual may have a strong connection to their past, and experiences from previous lifetimes could influence their creativity, thought processes, and emotional responses in this lifetime. Remember that the overall interpretation can be influenced by the sign and any aspects the Moon and Ketu form with other planets in the birth chart. Vedic astrology is a complex system, and the interpretation of a specific planetary placement should be done by a qualified astrologer who can consider the entire birth chart and provide a more personalized analysis. Certainly, let's delve deeper into the combined influence of Moon and Ketu in the 5th house in Vedic astrology. 1. Intuitive creativity *. The Moon's intuitive and emotional nature combines with Ketu's spiritual influence to create a unique form of creative expression. This placement might encourage the individual to tap into their subconscious mind for artistic inspiration. They could excel in fields that involve imaginative and unconventional thinking, such as writing, painting, music, or even fields like astrology and mysticism. 2. Past life connections with children *. The 5th house signifies children, and when Ketu is present here, there could be karmic ties with one's own children or experiences related to parenthood carried forward from past lives. This might manifest as a strong bond with children, a sense of responsibility towards them, or even challenges and lessons involving them. 3. Intellectual curiosity *. The Moon's placement in the house of intellect indicates a curious and adaptable mind. However, Ketu's presence could make the individual more interested in spiritual and metaphysical subjects rather than conventional academic pursuits. They might have an innate desire to explore the mysteries of life and the universe. 4. Unconventional romance and love *. Romantic relationships may not follow societal norms or conventions. The individual could be drawn to partners who are unique or have a spiritual, almost otherworldly, quality about them. Ketu's influence might also bring about sudden and unexpected romantic connections. 5. Detachment and emotional complexity *. The Moon signifies emotions and feelings, while Ketu signifies detachment. This combination can lead to complex emotional dynamics. The individual might find it challenging to fully express or understand their emotions, often experiencing a sense of detachment from their own feelings. 6. Spiritual quest and inner growth. The fifth house's association with self-expression and Ketu's spiritual inclinations suggest that the person's personal growth and evolution might be closely linked to their creative and spiritual pursuits. They might find a sense of purpose and inner fulfillment by delving into these areas. 7. Innovative learning approach. With the Moon and Ketu here, the individual's learning style could be unconventional. They might have an innate ability to absorb knowledge from various sources and integrate it into their understanding. They could be self-taught or excel in subjects that require innovative thinking. 8. Balancing risk and caution. The fifth house also relates to speculation and risk-taking. With Ketu's influence, the individual might be inclined to take unconventional risks, whether in investments, career choices, or other endeavors. It's important for them to strike a balance between their natural daring spirit and practical caution. Remember that the overall effects depend on the specific zodiac signs that the Moon and Ketu occupy, as well as any aspects they form with other planets. Vedic astrology is a comprehensive system, and a complete interpretation considers the entire birth chart to provide a more accurate understanding of a person's life tendencies and potentials. Consulting with a skilled Vedic astrologer can offer you deeper insights tailored to your specific chart. Certainly, let's continue exploring the implications of having the Moon and Ketu in the fifth house in Vedic astrology. 1. Unconventional parenting style. Given that the fifth house is associated with children, the individual may have a unique approach to parenting. They might encourage their children to explore their creativity and spirituality, allowing them more freedom in their self-expression and growth. 2. Mystical and psychic abilities. Ketu's influence in the house of creativity could enhance the person's intuition and psychic abilities. They might have a natural inclination towards spiritual practices, such as meditation or dream analysis, which could help them tap into deeper levels of consciousness. 3. Non-attachment to outcomes. Both the Moon and Ketu have themes of detachment. This placement could foster an attitude of non-attachment to outcomes, helping the individual find a sense of peace and acceptance regardless of the results of their creative endeavors or life events. 4. Sensitivity to energy. The Moon represents sensitivity, and Ketu represents subtler energies. This combination might make the individual particularly attuned to energy shifts and spiritual vibrations. They could easily sense the presence of metaphysical forces around them. 5. Challenges in romantic relationships. While Ketu can bring spiritual depth to relationships, it can also create challenges in forming deep emotional connections. The individual might struggle with vulnerability and intimacy, preferring to keep a certain level of distance to maintain their sense of detachment. 6. Karmic lessons in creativity. The fifth house also represents the results of our past karmas in this lifetime. The placement of Ketu here suggests that the individual's creativity and self-expression could be influenced by karmic patterns that need to be understood and resolved. 7. Introspective learning. The combination of the Moon's reflective nature and Ketu's spiritual qualities might make the person more inclined towards introspective learning. They could have a natural ability to learn from their own experiences and mistakes, leading to deep personal growth. 8. Innovation and new ideas. With the Moon's influence, this placement could spark innovative ideas that challenge existing norms. The person might be drawn to pioneering efforts in their chosen field, thinking outside the box and pushing boundaries. 9. Balancing rationality and intuition. The Moon's emotional aspect and Ketu's intuitive influence might create a blend of rationality and intuition. This could enable the individual to make decisions that are guided by both logic and a deeper understanding. 10. Transcendence of ego. Ketu's presence often indicates a process of transcending the ego and material attachments. In the fifth house, this could manifest as the individual focusing on spiritual growth and self-realization, seeking to rise above worldly desires. Remember that the interpretation of planetary placements is multifaceted and depends on various factors such as the signs, aspects, and other planetary positions in the birth chart. Each individual is unique, and while these general insights can provide a foundation, a personalized reading from a skilled Vedic astrologer is recommended for a more accurate analysis of your birth chart.